A Saka banger, Gabriel derailed, Arsenal won, and Mikel Merino is still having fun. We are going to dissect this game right now. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to make sure you are notified, and let's get into this because we've got a lot to talk about. Love and guidance, people. Let's get into it. Arsenal 2, Fulham 1. And if you actually check the comments on my last preview video, I got the prediction right. And if you check the actual preview video, I got the prediction right. Predicted 2-1. I knew it wasn't going to be the most fun, out there, combative game that it would have been. I did think it will be difficult. We're going to get into the goals and we'll talk about the goals, and especially from that particular individual. I'm so happy. Now, there are many reasons why I'm happy, but this is one of the reasons why I'm not happy. To see our best defender this season, our top scorer in terms of defense, he scored a lot of goals. He's been an absolute powerhouse this season, Gabriel has. But to see him pull up when he was running back on that counter-attack. Also, what I will say is, Arsenal, I'm annoyed at you. You should have just kicked out the ball. I believe Declan Rice was saying kick out the ball because one of our boys was down. And when Fulham came on the attack and then you're asking Fulham to kick out the ball because Gabriel's injured, it's a whole mess. It doesn't make no sense. And it was silly from Arsenal to not just kick out the ball straight away. That's what I will say. Because anyhow, anything worse happened to Gabriel, oh my lord, it was already bad enough. But to see him go down a week before Madrid, annoying. This man's going to have to step up. And he hasn't played much all season. And this is the one thing I will be annoyed about Arteta for, is just not playing him more in games and like cup games. Well, then again, we haven't had the FA Cup or this, that and the other. But just in the games where it feels like, you could make a number of changes and this, that and the other. He hasn't had enough game time. When he came in yesterday, he was okay. Wasn't startling or this, that and the other. But he's going to be up against Real Madrid next week. Gabriel's not playing next week. He's not playing next week. So a left-sided defender, we know Mikel likes left-sided defenders, left-footers. He's going to be starting next week. So he's going to have a big game next week. He needs to start against Everton. We'll see how he plays against Everton on Saturday. Obviously, the preview will come out for that later. But Kivior, you got some big shoes to fill for the last few weeks, because I don't expect Gabriel back for the rest of the season now, unfortunately. But as I said in the intro, Mikel Merino is still having fun, and he got us off to a 1-0 lead. And let me tell you something. You know what? There was this picture that was put up, and I thought it was kind of funny. Let me show you. This is from the Nomad Post, and it said, if Mikel Merino started the season as a centre forward. With the form he's on now, who knows? But obviously, we want a striker. We would prefer it if it was a Jesus or a Havertz up front, or even a Martinelli up front, even one Yeri up front, or this, that, and the other. But the fact that Mikel Merino has come in and he's done a job, because he said it time and time again, he's not a striker. He is a midfielder. But he's being put up there to do a job. And he scored again yesterday. And he got lucky with it. And sometimes you need to make your own luck. But it was his goal because it was on target anyway. And it deflects off the player into the goal. Past Nello. He's putting up the numbers. He's not a striker, but he's putting up the numbers. I can't complain, Mikel Merino. Thank you for opening up the scoring yesterday. Now, let's just do it. Let's just talk about him. Because Saka. Oh, it's so good to have you back. Every time you touched the ball, there was a cheer. When he was warming up, there was a cheer. That moment, just before he came on, the Emirates group, like literally clapping. I was clapping. I was happy. Honestly, to have him back and then to have him score as well. I'm sorry, but very quickly, this flick on was just absolutely disgusting. Martinelli had a blinding game yesterday. That was the Martinelli we haven't seen in a while. Do you know what I'm saying? That was the Martinelli we haven't seen in a while. And the flick on for the goal to Saka, yeah, beautiful. And of course, after he scored, he went and thanked the medical staff, and have to. It seems like he was brought back sooner than expected. He's healthy. He's fit, and he's already firing. First start back on the score sheet. Brilliant. Saka, it is so good to have you back. Us as Arsenal fans are over the moon. We are so happy. Now, if you can guide us to the promised land, Saka, that would be amazing. Also, he was given, not Saka, but Martinelli was given man of the match yesterday from Arsenal. I can't remember who it was was it Martinelli given the man? I think the man of the match was given to Martinelli all round yesterday, actually. He deserved it. He actually worked really, really hard. And the thing is, this is the thing about Martinelli. because he's been praised all season about his defensive capabilities and everything else. Defensively, he's been brilliant. On the attack front, has been great. He had both yesterday. He had the defensive getting back hardship. He was in there. And then the attacking element as well. He had that with an assist. Was that? Didn't he really step over, run past the defender, nutmeg him, the defender? Yo, Martinelli was sourcing yesterday. You need to continue that for the rest of the season. If you can continue that for the rest of the season, I'll forget about whatever came before if you lead us to a Champions League. Now, there's one player that could have easily had man of the match. You see this guy? Last season, even the season before, ravaged with injuries. All left, right, whether it's the groin, thigh, hamstring, something. He's been fit all season. He's been our best midfielder all season. He was brilliant again yesterday. If Martinelli didn't get the man of the match, then it should have been him. Because a fit Thomas Partey is an amazing Thomas Partey. We can't play our football without Thomas Partey in that team. And when he's fit, he is brilliant. And he's been brilliant all season. So I want to make sure I get that in there. Well done for yesterday, Partey. If you lot disagree, let me know. If you disagree with anything I said, let me know. And if you agree with anything I said, always let me know. Mikel, sir, you have a job on your hands. You have a job on your hands. Your best defender is now out for practically the rest of the season in my head. So how are you going to line up against Everton? We'll get into that. But you have a big job to do now, Mikel. You got the win yesterday, and I'm sure you was very, very happy about it. We played well enough to win the game. We definitely played well enough to win the game. And it was much better in that second half as well. I'm not sure what you said at halftime, but it was a bit slow, lethargic in the first half. We did get the goal, but it was still kind of slow. But we've got time to sort that out. So big up to you for yesterday, Mikel. Now, as you can see in the Premier League table, obviously Liverpool are still top and they will go on to win the league. They actually play Everton tonight in the Merseyside derby, which will be very interesting. But Liverpool are going to win the league. If anything, I just want to make Liverpool sweat just a little bit. Just a little bit. If I can make Liverpool sweat just a teensy wincy bit, that would be nice. But they're going to win the league anyway. But that win yesterday was very, very key. Because Nottingham Forest did beat Man United 1-0. If you haven't seen Anthony Elanga's goal, go see the goal. It's a brilliant goal. Absolutely brilliant goal. And if we didn't win yesterday, we got 3 points. So we'd be what, 58? We'd be Nottingham Forest to be a point behind us. That win yesterday was key. Very, very key. Because I don't want to be second, has to just be locked off. We have to lock off second. We ain't going to win the league, lock off second. Don't come anywhere below second, otherwise you're going to have problems. Next game up is Everton at the weekend. 12:30 kickoff. Early settings. Let's just get this out of the way. We'll see how Everton play today. And then we'll go into that preview later, discussing that game. It should be a big game. Every game is a big game until the end of the season because Arsenal needs to secure it. And it's preparation for this game. Arsenal versus Real Madrid next week, Tuesday. Prep part 1 went okay. Saka returned, but Gabriel got injured. We'll leave it there. We'll see what happens against Everton. But this is the game. This is the game. This is the game. And you know what? I even clicked on the link, buy tickets, and let me show you lot something. I literally clicked on that link, and as you can see, 690. That's £700 for a ticket. That's £700 for a ticket. It's ridiculous. I'm watching this game from my yard. Actually, I'll be watching this from the Box Park. That's where I'll be next week, Tuesday, watching it at the Box Park with AFTV, and it should be fun. So if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video, make sure you're notified on my next upload, and we'll talk about the Everton preview very, very soon. It's going to be a very, very busy week. Love and guidance, people. Peace.